there, it's me, Kiana Keo 2. This is the Life in the Hospital series. Yeah, a lot has happened within the past 2 days. Uh, I was gonna do a update video just to intertwine it with of course, my challenge with hair affinity pills and everything. And that was due Saturday. I'm still working on that to post it up. Because I had some things I want to do to it. I wanted to kind of make it kind of like a movie effect type slideshow, but for some reason I can't export the stupid movie, so I'm still working on that. So that's already been in place. Um, yeah, I ended up giving birth to them. So yes, I gave birth to my twins on Friday, the 16th. Had to perform emergency C-section due to I was having contractions and they wouldn't stop. Um, the problem with that is that's the whole point that I was being in this apartment, being held here hostage for 4 weeks, is to prevent me from having any kind of contractions and prevent me having them before 28 weeks. So I've only been here for a week and a half. I haven't been to full 2 weeks. A week and a half, and I had them. Um, this could be sort of a rant. The doctor, it wasn't my doctor. It was the on-call doctor. The two nurses were the nurses that were in charge at that time. Very negligent all the way. Um, I'm very disappointed about what happened, and definitely will be reported. Uh, as to the babies, I'm sure you want to know, the babies are fine. They're okay. God is handling them, keeping them, and He's handling them. He got those little babies in the palm of His hands right now. I know He does. My babies are fine. They're breathing on their own. They're about to start eating on their own. Well, they still have the feeding tube, but they're very active. Open and close their eyes. They're responsive. Um, Cry sometime. They're doing very exceptionally well for them to be 11 weeks premature. I'm only 6 months. I had them the following week because I was first posting my videos only 24 weeks. I had them the following week, which was 25 weeks. I was actually, when I had them, I was 25 weeks and 5 days, or 25 weeks and 5 days is when I had them. So it's basically when I was, for that day, I was kind of feeling stomach, not cramping, but just like full discomfort. I'm like, ugh, oh, like I usually don't feel like this. It was, and they, kept checking the heart rates of the babies. They had to do their checks at least twice a day to check the baby's heart rates, and so they were fine. But for me, I just kept feeling weird and discomfort, and I go up to go say, okay, let me go use the bathroom quick. I go up to go use the bathroom, and I'm just being real. If what I'm describing is grotesque to you or too much, you can always click it off. But most real women who goes through this is going to happen when you have a baby. Just being real, in my experience. Uh, I go to the bathroom, you know, go to wipe, and there's just a bunch of mucus, like clops of mucus out, and stream of red. And I'm like, what the hell is that? So, I finish up, flush the toilet, wash my hands, whatever. And then after that, it's like even that, I was like, oof, rubbing my belly, like, breathing. Then all of a sudden, I feel contraction. I was like, oh my god, this is a contraction. Okay, I need to let them know now. Like, not hold on, not hold off, and like let me see. No, I need to let them know now. So as soon as that happened, I click the button, call nurse, let them know I feel like I'm having contractions in here. So they come in, you know, like, we feel like you're having, like, yes, I'm having contractions. I need y'all to go ahead and check me. Hold on. Oof. So I need y'all to go ahead and check me. So they checked and felt. I'm like, well, we don't seem like you're having contractions, but we're gonna go ahead and put you on the monitor and make sure everything's happening. And I was like, because I told him about the situation in the bathroom, what happened. Told him exactly what happened in the bathroom. Told him about, I was having a little discomfort all day, and she's gonna ask me like, do you think you could be constipated or blah blah blah. I'm like, I gave her the look like, really? I mean, like, really? I don't know the difference between being constipated and having contraction. Like, really? Do I look like boo boo? I got so hot. Like, really? I'm like, I'm trying to be cool though. I'm not the type of person who like to get loud. I don't like to be confrontational. But just some of the shit. I'm sorry. This is gonna be a look. This is gonna be uncensored. This is a rant. Some of the shit she was saying. I'm like, really, really, bitch, really, bitch. Like, really? Did you really just ask me that question? So that pissed me off. Then I was like, no, it's a contraction. So she's like, well, I'm not seeing them on the monitor, but that doesn't mean you might not be having some. And so first, they weren't really. I mean, this is weird. This is like the weirdest pregnancy. Because usually, what I would have to say, usually with contractions, you're feeling them gain, slowly by slowly all day. They don't just hit you out the blue, and all of a sudden, bam, bam, bam. I'm about to have. These are coming pretty strong. And if as soon as she said, "Oh, okay, I see you picked up one," whatever. Okay, let me go notify the doctor on call. So the doctor on call comes in, whatever, and he's like, okay, well, we see that you're having contractions. We're trying to get you to hoping they're to subside. We're gonna wait a little bit and monitor you. No, fool. What should have happened as soon as someone told you she is having a contraction, she should have put on the damn gloves right there and stick your fingers up my damn vagina and check to see if my cervix has opened a little bit more. Nobody did nothing. They had me sitting in this damn bed in pain for 2.5 hours before they decide to, okay, well, let's send it to her labor and delivery and let's try to get them to stop. That's what we're going to sending them to. And it's like, really? Nobody gave me that. They gave me Demerol for pain. And no, you had no nurses checking on me. Not really. Like, the nurse that was supposed to be my nurse for that time, she came in like twice. Wasn't really checking on me. I would let her know this is not right. Something is not right. I know my body. I know these are contractions. It feels like I have to push. It feels like they're coming. I'm like, they're not. The Demerol they gave me didn't do nothing. I was kept feeling like it didn't do shit. It do nothing. Whatever they was trying to give me didn't do anything. They should have hurry up and sent me up to labor and delivery so they can get this magnesium in me again and try to get them to stop. They didn't do nothing. All they told me is just lay down on my side and hopefully they stop. Like we supposed to cross our fingers and like, ooh, let's stop. No. I'm in this fucking department because y'all ain't doing nothing. I'm in this department because y'all supposed to be preventing this from happening. That's why I'm supposed to be on bed rest here. I see if I was at home and this happened, then maybe I could be at fault. I'm in a hospital with nurses that are 24/7 who supposed to be coming and check on you. And if I tell you I'm having problems, then I'm having problems. Not just be lackadaisical and dropping the ball and being lazy about that shit. That shit is serious. This is life and death. I was only 25 weeks. Y'all know that was too early for a baby to come. Ain't like I was 7, 8 months pregnant. I was only 6 months pregnant. That's too early for them to be coming. So that it should have been a sense of urgency. It was no sense of urgency. I was sitting here for 2.5 hours, and I'm like, what is taking so long? And to get me up to labor and delivery. Oh, they're waiting for, there's a shift change right now. But like, really? I give a fuck about a shift change. I told you what was going on fucking 2 hours ago. I should have been up there within the first hour. Or somebody should have checked my cervix. Something should have been done. But nothing done. Okay? And when they finally decide to want to take me to fucking labor and delivery, they were like a minute, 2 minutes apart. And they checked, and the first thing they did was check my cervix and see if I dilated. And the nurse was like, and she was saying that, like, I just look at her face, like something wasn't right. And she went to go bring another nurse. There was two other nurses and that came, who rushed up in here. She put the gloves on, check, and like, yeah, she's about 8 centimeters. I'm like, what? She's like, ma'am, we're gonna have to prep you for emergency C-section. These babies are coming. Um, you're already dilated 8 centimeters. So I'm thinking, like, this whole time for 2 hours, I was down here antepartum in my room, the room that I'm supposed to be staying in, having contractions, telling them, something ain't right before somebody did anything, and all of a sudden, oh, it's a shift change and all kind of bullshit for why nobody did what they were supposed to be doing. And my baby's not do emergency C-section. I was hysterical because nobody was here with me. Nobody expecting for this to happen. I'm expecting maybe I have little contractions or maybe I got myself upset. They'll stop it again. That's when I'm like, okay, this is the baby, stop them again. Not that I'm about to give birth right now. In 30 minutes, I'm about to give birth. Like, that was the most insane fucking thing I ever dealt with in my life. Of negligent as nurses and negligent as doctor, because that doctor wasn't doing what the fuck he's supposed to do. He didn't come check on me number once. He didn't even check my cervix and check nothing. And if anybody, the doctor should have been checking that. And when I went to labor and delivery, they was like, okay, was this test run on her? Was this test run on her? I'm like, they didn't run any tests while you up there? While you was down there? Nope. And they was getting pissed, like, are you serious? They didn't check your cervix? No, nothing. They have not checked my cervix since the last episode, since while I was admitted here in the first place. They ain't check if anything there's any difference. Nothing. All they do is come in here and do what they're supposed to be doing and go sit their asses down. That's all they do. I would say it's only a good 4 nurses here that do their job and do their job well. Everybody else is some lazy ass bitches. I'm sorry to be cursing, but I'm pissed. And you'd be pissed too if your babies were born 11 weeks premature due to negligence of a hospital, of a staff. It's not like this happened when I was at home or something. And if I waited too long to get to the hospital or something. This happened, I'm sitting up in the hospital bed. This is why I'm here. So that pisses me off. So not only that, my babies, this is a matter of life or death, and my baby's about to be born. My babies could have died. I could have died. That's surgery. I don't know what I was going to react to, how I was going to react to it. When I was on that surgery table, I don't remember much, but I remember my heartbeat. My heart was jumping out my chest. I felt it. It was 120. My heartbeat was 120. And it's like, y'all sure I'm not going in cardiac arrest? I'm not, because I was not feeling, like, my whole body was not feeling right. Like, I felt like I was having a heart attack. It's like, no, you're not having a heart. I'm like, are you serious right now? So, I mean, this is just crazy. I mean, pretty much this whole time since I've been here, like, it's like I don't know my body. Like, I don't know myself. And that's the one thing, the pet peeve of mine, when people talk down to me and act like I don't know nothing. Like I can't know anything. And it's pissing me off that your patient was right. Your patient was correct, and you didn't. You was negligent to do what you're supposed to get paid for. I need to have your job then, cause I can go around just sticking the monitors up in people's mouths and putting the blood pressure thing on, type some shit in the computer. I'm a RN now. Shit, I can do the same thing. If that's all I gotta do as a RN, shit, well, sign me up. Let me make a good 40,000 a year, 50 a year. Shit, 60 a year. Let me make that kind of money to not do shit. So I'm pissed at this hospital a lot. I'm not pissed at everybody at the hospital. I'm pissed at certain people, and this will definitely be reported. I will definitely tell my real doctor what's going on. It'll be reported. Yes, it will be reported because this is the most ridiculous bullshit I ever had to deal with ever in my life. I'm just thank God my babies are okay. That I was hysterical. No one was here. Um, of course, my babe, he came in the nick of time. Because I told him they're prepping me down. I'm about to have a C-section now. You need to hurry and get your ass over here. And so he got here pretty quick. He wasn't able to see the birth of Corey, the baby girl. Well, the baby's name is Corey, he's a girl. And then Jace. He was able to see Jace. Well, he didn't really. They had the little cover. I had to have a C-section, so I had the cover, so you can't see nothing. You had to stand up and look at it. And he's like, ooh, I'm sure it's gross and grotesque. But oh wow, it's crazy. And now I'm in the most excruciating pain. It just hurts. All this couldn't be prevented. None of this shouldn't have happened. And that's why I keep thinking, like, none of this shouldn't have happened. Of course, I'm thankful and grateful my kids are okay so far. But they're underdeveloped. They're not developed yet. Their eyes aren't developed. Their bodies are not developed yet. They look like little tiny alien babies. They're so little. They're only a pound. One's pound 10 ounces, and the other one is a pound 2 ounces. They're barely anything. And I know they'll pull through. I know they'll pull through. I'm not worried about that. But this couldn't have been prevented if people did what they're supposed to do at their job. So, there was Born Friday, Jason Ja'Cory. There are my new loves. New great addition to my other little girls. And hopefully I'll be out of here soon. Before that, it was actually all cool. Before that was a nightmare. That was a horrible story. That experience. It was so horrible. I mean, I can't imagine if a patient is telling you this is not working, the medicine's not working, nothing's working, they're getting worse. It's worse. They're getting worse, and they're intensifying, and that's not an indicator that maybe we should check our cervix. Me telling you what happened to me, what happened in the bathroom, that was my mucus plug. And no one bothers to say anything or do anything. They just looked at me like I'm just insane. They had the audacity to ask, say maybe it's some type of yeast infection. Bitch, I don't know what a yeast infection is. And that is not no yeast infection. Do not come out looking like snot. Don't look like a bunch of mucus. I know what a yeast infection is. That's not a yeast infection. Or trying to say, oh, there could be a little infection within your cervix or something. All kinds of bullshit. Instead of just all, it takes nothing but 5 seconds. The woman who went to go check me just pull on the gloves and check. And they probably would have felt, whoa, she dilated about 4 or 5 centimeters. It could have been like 4 or 5 at that time. And maybe this may not have been prevented. Couldn't have been avoided. However, if I felt they would have done everything they can do to stop this, then it would have been then I would have been okay. I wouldn't be as pissed. But I know for a fact, not these two dumbass nurses here and that stupid ass doctor didn't do what all they can do to make sure this didn't happen. So they know for a fact they fucked up. They know they did. And that doctor know for a fact he fucked up. So I don't ever want to see them. Bring me, do not. I don't want to see those same doctors and the same nurses. Bring my original doctor, and there's certain nurses I'll fuck with. Excuse me, certain nurses I will only talk to. Because if I see one of them two broads walk into here tomorrow morning, because hopefully they be releasing me tomorrow, because they have no reason to keep me here, because I've already had the children. Unfortunately, they will be here for about 2 to 3 months, because they born so early. But so I do anticipate them be here at least till January. Hopefully they be home by in January. Hope it's not a whole nother month. But I'll be out of work for 2 months for sure, because the C-section takes about 2 months to heal. So I'll be out of work for sure. Um, they're supposed to be releasing me tomorrow. It's only supposed to be after C-section. You're usually only there for 3 days. 3 or 4 days, most likely 3 days, is because they haven't seen any swelling, I haven't been running fever, nothing. I mean, it's nothing to really keep me here for. Um, so, but believe me, the director will hear from this, because the director has came here a couple times, asked me how the hospital, how the staff been, and I had no complaints at that time. Oh, believe me, she gonna have to sit down and write down a pen and pad. She might have a pen and a pad ready to write down, take notes, major thorough notes, because I got evidence in my phone at the time of date it was happening. I have phone calls. I have different things that could attest. I called or I texted and said that this was happening. This shit happened around 4 something, 4:45, 5 o'clock. I was not sent over to labor and delivery till after 7. Well, almost like more 7:30 ish after that, 7:40, because they was worried about a damn shift change at that time. And then when I finally get up there, they was the labor and delivery was great. They was great. But it's like when I told, it's like when I telling the doctor all this stuff, and like he looked at me like I was fucking crazy. Like, this little black broad does not know what she talking about. She got some type of infection, and she just need to chill out. Like, I'm not about to get burnt. Like, it was not anything. Like, I'm like checking on my hotel reservation or some shit. You playing with people's lives. You thought you endangered 3 lives that day. My kids and me. Because your ass didn't want to do your job, because you wanted to take your smoking break or some shit. You want to hurry up and take your break. You're, I'm done. I'm through with this hospital. I can't wait to get out of here. I haven't been nasty and mean to anybody that had nothing to do with it. I've still been the same. However, if I see those same nurses again, oh, best believe, don't expect me to be nice to your ass. Best believe I do not want to see your ass at all. So, anyways, enough of my rant. Thank you for listening to the series. The series will more be focused on life in the hospital for my babies, and how their progress and how they're doing. Um, Hopefully I'll be releasing home tomorrow on Monday. By the time y'all see this video, it will be Monday when I post it. So, yeah, it's just pray for my babies. After all that cursing, I'm sorry, Lord, but pray for my babies. Pray for them to pull through. Keep a hedge of protection around them to be able to have their blood to develop, the organs develop and functioning well, their brain, especially their brain, to develop and function well, is very, very, very important. That to have the first week is very crucial. It really details how their brain's gonna start connecting and functioning, and make sure that their brains don't bleed out or anything like that. So it's very important and imperative that, you know, this don't happen. And if you want to share any of your horror stories from the hospital, that's fine. You can do if you want to do a reply video to this, that's fine. Just apply it to this video and I'll watch it. Like, comment, and share. That's what we are. This is what YouTube is for. It's to share our experience with, with different people. Because we all relating. We're all relate in some way. All of us. We all share the same type of blood. We all bleed the same. So, uh, thank you for listening. If you are listening out there in my rant, but I'll hit y'all up probably tomorrow. Well, it'll be Monday when you see this. So, or maybe Tuesday I might do something else because I might be too busy tomorrow. Or wait till I settle down at home. But it'll probably be more. My videos will probably be more from now on. Be more focused on my healing from my C-section because I never had one before. And it sucks ass. It hurts so bad. My algae on the lower part. And it's funny because if you look at my stomach, it's it's pretty flat. Like if I didn't have C-section, my stomach would be pretty flat. I didn't get that big at all. I only gained like 18 pounds, if that, but because I didn't get that far along. But it's like, I guess now with the surgery, like it's like retaining all this fluids and liquid and water, and it's just that's because I know that's not me. It feels like a water balloon out of the lower half down here, and it's swollen and stuff, and it's just really for the birds. It hurts, and I have to sleep sitting up, you know. So when I probably get home, I'll probably sleep on the couch a lot or sleeping in the recliner. I don't see how I'm gonna sleep flat. I don't know. But anyways, I'm rumbling now. All right, so I'll let y'all know what's going on with my baby boy, my baby girl, my two baby precious little angels, and give y'all updates on their progress, updates on me, and I'm trying to. I post out here for Infinity over the weekend. That didn't happen obviously because I was giving birth unexpectedly. But I did already had a series of pictures that I've taken Friday. So actually taking Friday, and then I was gonna make it into a video, like a video montage and stuff like that, and then add a video at the end. But of course that never happened. So I was gonna do the montage, but I gotta export the movie on this phone, and the app I'm using kind of sucks. But I'll figure it out. I'll get it done. Don't worry about it. So peace, not sayonara. Q is out. Bye.